Students, the next point in this module is need of marketing in government sector. Alright, so you might have seen there are so many companies out there in the market which are private companies, and some companies are government owned companies. Some companies are owned by the government sector. Alright, so these are some of the examples of government organizations: NTPC, National Thermal Power Corporation; ONGC, Organization of Natural Gas Corporation; SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited; Indian Oil (IO), and BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electric Limited. So these are some of the organizations. These are some of the names of the organization owned by the government. Okay, so you will think, when government is having so many organizations and when they have the products which are for which already readily demand is available in the market, then why would they require marketing activities? Because anyhow people are going to consume and buy their products and services. But that's not the case. You need to understand one thing, that whenever government organizations are there in the open market, the same products or the services which are being offered by government organization, similar kind of products and services can be offered by some private players also, by some private companies also. And this is how the market and customers may get divided. See, let's take an example over here. ONGC and Indian Oil, these are the organizations which are into the providing the required oil or the fuel to the people in the country. Alright, so Hindustan Petroleum, Indian Oil, then Bharat Petroleum, these are the companies which are processing the crude oil that has been procured from Middle East, and they are providing or supplying petrol, diesel, kerosene, CNG, LPG to various sectors or to people in the country. Alright, now at the same time there are some private players are also available. Say for example Reliance. Alright, so Reliance is also into processing of the crude oil and providing or supplying petrol and diesel. Now see, this is one of the examples I just told you, that even in the petroleum sector there is a competition between the government organizations and private organizations. So SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited. So this company is there into manufacturing of the steel for the purpose of construction, constructing bridges, houses, big buildings. But at the same time, you might be knowing the SAIL manufacturing private players are also available. JSW SAIL is available, JSW Steel is available, Tata Steel is available, and many other local players are also available which are into the manufacturing of steel for the real estate purpose. So this is how there is always a competition between government organizations and private players or private organizations. So even the government organizations also require marketing strategies or marketing processes activities for their own benefit. Number one, it will help them to understand the customers' changing needs and preferences. So we'll see one by one how marketing is important and required by the companies in the government sector. First, in order to identify who is my target customer, what is my target geography, they require marketing activities. So marketing activities are essential for government companies to understand whichever products they are having, in order to sell that particular product, which is going to be the target customer, which is going to be the target market, which will be the appropriate and best geography wherein they would be able to sell their products appropriately with the expected number of volumes. Okay, so if all the geographies in the domestic market are satisfied with the needs, then companies will have to also go for, the government companies will have to also look for some geographies or market outside the country, overseas. So before they go and start offering their products and services in any other country, they will have to understand what is the market condition over there, how is the sociological condition over there, what is the best analysis they will have to do in the new country, in the new market. Then and then only they will understand whether we should launch our product or services in that market or not. So identification of the target market and geography, that's why they require marketing activities. Next, appropriate positioning of products and services. See, the way private companies are positioning themselves through various branding campaigns, marketing campaigns, promotional campaigns, and in the similar way, even government sector or the organizations in the government sector will have to also think about their positioning. Now let us quote a small example over here. Everybody is well aware with the company called LIC, Life Insurance Corporation. What is their positioning so far? Whenever any person thinks about insurance, life insurance, they may also think about LIC. What is their tagline? जिंदगी के साथ भी, जिंदगी के बाद भी. Right? So far, in these many years, LIC has been successful in positioning themselves as one of the premium and most favored company or most preferred company by the customers in India. But at the same time, you might have seen there are some private players into the insurance sector. HDFC company, ICICI company, then some private players like Aveva, then some other private players, they are also there into the Tata AIG, they are also there into the life insurance market. So they are positioning Kotak Mahindra Insurance, they are positioning themselves in a different way. But at the same time, if government organizations are remaining behind in positioning themselves, then their sale may get deprived, their sale may get reduced. So that's the reason you might have seen several advertisements on television of the private insurance companies, but at the same time you must have also seen the advertisement offered by Life Insurance Corporation. So positioning of the products and services is also required by the government sector. Third need, to increase the market share. Absolutely. In order to increase the sale in the market, companies will have to go for promotional activities and marketing activities as well, advertisements as well. So profit earning is required by only private players? No, it is required by government organizations also, and that's why in order to increase the market share, in order to increase the sale in the target market, in the target geography, they have to go for the marketing activities, which may lead to the increase in the sale, and eventually companies financial growth will happen and companies share in the market will go on enhancing. Next point, it is required to produce the sense of reliability among the shareholders and to get the new shareholders. Now see, the marketing activities aim and motive and purpose is not only to promote their products into the target customers, but also to have the more shareholders, because the limited companies who have been generating money through share markets by offering IPO, initial public offer, into the share market, and developing or getting money from the shareholders, same time they will have to take efforts to increase and build a sense of reliability among the shareholders. Otherwise what will happen, if shareholders anyhow or mistakenly get any sort of negative news about the company, if they start to have some negative perception about the company in their mind, then they may start selling the shares and the company shares may get down, and it will be very catastrophic for the organization. So in order to develop the sense of reliability, marketing is essential. To forecast the future needs with the marketing activities, in which market research and market survey is one of the unavoidable parts of marketing activities, government sector companies also can predict that what will be the demand for my product, what will be the situation in the market after 1 year or after 2 years. So in order to understand the futuristic approach, in order to understand what may happen in the future in the same market, in the same geography, company can opt for marketing activities and they can understand the changing needs and preferences of the people, and that's how the marketing activities is also helping out the companies in the government sector.